Welcome to This Week on Campus, your weekly webcast featuring news and events at Western Iowa Tech. I'm Tyler Euchner.
And I'm Connor Spike. This week, we will be talking about some new events that will be featured here on campus. But first,
this week we had a festival to celebrate the different kinds of cultures and their passions. Connor Spike has more.
Many people were having fun and learning a lot about cultures during this new festival this year.
Today we are very excited to welcome you to our Festival of Nations. This year, Festival of Nations is going to be a little bit different than it's been in the past. Historically, we have had a celebration of cultures here on campus with lots of great food and dancing and singing. Because of COVID, we've had to change our setup just a little bit, but I think that today promises to be a fabulous day where we can continue to celebrate culture.
First of all, I want to thank everybody for attending, and I kind of want to discuss a little bit about what this is. So Festival of Nations started maybe about 10 years ago, roughly, and it was one of our bigger events on campus. We've had over 300 people come, and it was because of the food, right? But this year, because of COVID, right, we decided to do the wardrobe and recipe edition so that we can still celebrate other cultures and kind of participate with the food thing as well. By giving out recipes, right? So we have over 30 recipes from other countries. I think there could be more, but students will get a chance to get a recipe booklet from around the world. They'll get a chance to break bread with other people from other cultures, and that is the way that we want our Western Iowa Tech students to carry themselves, and we want them to be open to everything, right?
my name's Connor Spike, and I am for This Week on Campus. A month-long sacred holiday started earlier this week. Some Western Iowa Tech students take time to celebrate this month. WIT TV's Nathan Bowman has the story.
We are in the month of Ramadan, so what does that mean for the students observing it?
This is a month-long commemoration where they will focus on fasting, praying, community service, and giving to those who are less fortunate.
Students of the Islamic faith are celebrating Ramadan. It is one of the holiest times of the year. Western Iowa Tech Associate Dean of Inclusion, Revathy Truong, describes what happens during the month.
The biggest portion is the fasting. So the fasting will take place starting at dawn until dusk. So currently in our current location in Sioux City, dawn is around 6 o'clock, 6:15 in the morning, and then dusk is around 8:35 or so in the evening.
Muslim students can use the reflection room to take time to pray. Instructors also make sure that we accommodate to the needs of the faithful students as they are drawing closer to God. Nathan Bowman for This Week on Campus.
When we come back, we'll have more events and the weather outlook. Stay with us.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to yet another edition of the Unnamed Show featuring John and Jason. Look, if you like going into a radio show every day not knowing whether or not you're going to get the best or worst radio of your life, then this is the show for you. It's quickly put together, it's rushed, it's on the fly, airing 3 to 4 on Wednesday, 1 to 2 on Fridays. You can even go on Twitter and follow us at Unnamed Podcast J.
Hey, I'm Connor Spike. Make sure to visit youtube.com/WITTV and click on the bell so you don't miss me on the next episode. See you later. Sweet dreams.
Look, folks, get your kids on the bus, get your coffee, and get on YouTube. It's time for WIT AM.
WIT AM is a student-ran news station that is invested on informing you with what you need.
Here on WIT AM, you get the daily scoop on world, local entertainment news, and weather.
It's great entertainment and in the high quality that you deserve.
You can find our WIT AM News channel and more videos at youtube.com/WITTV. WIT AM News. Start your morning right.
Myth. I can party with people as long as they don't have symptoms. That myth is false. As we've seen, up to 40% of people who have COVID-19 are asymptomatic and can pass it on to others. So I'd recommend avoiding any social parties, especially indoor ones. If you want to try to socialize but reduce your risk, I'd recommend meeting outside in small groups, continuing to wear a mask, and socially distancing from others if you can. Then together, we can keep COVID-19 out of school.
For ways to keep your community safe, go to backtoschooltogether.com.
The Mass Communication Department received a grant recently. So what will they use this money for? WIT TV's own Nathan Bowman will tell us more.
A new piece of technology has arrived. So how's it going to be used in the Mass Communications Department?
The Mass Communication program here at Western Iowa Tech invested in a Zoom cart. It is going to be used for the shows created in the studio. The Mass Communication Coordinator, Chris Mansfield, says the cart will be used to talk to people on Zoom.
Well, the genesis of the Zoom cart came from me looking at how all the broadcast industry adapted to COVID. And I started seeing a lot more news gathering being conducted over Zoom, a lot of interviews. And I thought, you know, in order to prepare students for what may turn out to be the new normal, I thought this would be something that would be useful for our program.
The cart was purchased with a grant from the Upper Midwest chapter of the National Academy of Television Arts and Sciences. In the future, interviews with the cart will be featured here on the show. Nathan Bowman for This Week on Campus.
Events and information for Western Iowa Tech can be found on their social media pages. Just search Western Iowa Tech on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter, and be sure to follow for more updates. We've seen some nice weather this week. Connor Spike has a look at your forecast for the week ahead. What will the weather be looking like this week, Connor?
Yes, Tyler, we saw some nice weather this week, and luckily it will stay. On Saturday, we'll see partly sunny skies with a high of 57 and a low of 35. On Sunday, rain may move in with a lot of wind and a high of 71 and a low of 39. On Monday, it will be sunny and windy with a high of 85 and a low of 53. On Tuesday, we will see some clouds and a chance of rain with a high of 64 and a low of 48. Wednesday, the clouds and rain will stay around, along with a high of 66 and a low of 44. And on Thursday, we'll finish off with a sunny day with a high of 62 and a low of 40.
If you have something you would like to publicize on This Week on Campus, send it to thisweek@witcc.edu. This Week on Campus is a webcast from the Mass Communications program here at Western Iowa Tech Community College in Sioux City, Iowa.
New episodes of This Week on Campus are posted every Friday afternoon. For the latest content from our programs, please visit our website, witcc.tv, where you can find a direct link to our YouTube page. And be sure to subscribe and have a great week.